It's really important to stay hydrated. They say to drink 8 to 10 cups of water per day to stay properly hydrated, but sometimes that can be difficult to do and completely inconvenient, and most of us don't feel like carrying a gallon of water with us at all times. That's where Liquid IV comes in. Liquid IV is the category-winning hydration brand fueling your well-being, and their hydration multiplier is the one product you're missing in your daily routine. In just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than water alone. Use it first thing in the morning, before a workout, when you feel run down, after a long night out, or on long flights. Man, in Iowa, the summers can be brutal. 90 degrees and tons of humidity, and that just saps the energy and water right out of your system within just a few minutes. Luckily, Liquid IV hydrates 2 times faster than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. It's very important to replace those electrolytes, and I just love how quick and easy it is to use Liquid IV. You just get one packet and a bottle of water, and you just pour that packet into the bottle of water, shake the heck out of it, and bam, you are good to go. Since using Liquid IV, I've felt way more alert, active, and just plain better versus drinking water alone. My favorite flavors to go to are the Yuzu Pineapple Energy Multiplier and the Tropical Punch Hydration Multiplier. I can't get enough of those ones. And what makes them even better is, like I mentioned earlier, they're packed with 5 essential vitamins like B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. And again, 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. And they're non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy, which is just great. So you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code SUPERPODSAGA at checkout. That's 20% off anything when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code SUPERPODSAGA, SUPERPODSAGA at liquidiv.com. You have a great one, superstars.
Hey there, superstars. His name is Aaron. I think. I'm like 95% sure.
His name's Tommy, and he's taking you off his will.
And you're listening to the SuperPod Saga. That's right. That's the SuperPod Saga is the name of the podcast, and we're here to say we're going to talk video games in a major way.
We need to do that every episode. I like that.
No. Maybe. This is the podcast. If you're a first time listener, this is the podcast where Aaron and I bring a video game topic to the video gaming booth, and we video game talk about it until we're done talking about it.
That's right. Yep. Soon we'll have more episodes than what's another really long show? Yeah, Supernatural. We'll have more episodes of Supernatural.
ER.
I think we already said ER.
Did we really?
I think so.
Friends? Did Friends have a lot of episodes?
Friends also had a lot of episodes. We'll go with both Friends and Supernatural combined.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna surpass them any day now, actually. But we do more than just podcasts, don't we, Aaron?
Yeah, you can go to superpodsaga.com and you can read our blog because we type stuff, and then you can check out our Patreon because we could use money for stuff, and leave us a review because I mean, if you like the show, might as well leave a review, right?
Yeah, reviews help people find us, or so I'm told. I don't know if there's an actual connection.
If you'd review a restaurant, you'd review Aaron and Tommy, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And I still need someone to show the podcast to their grandparent. That's the only demographic where at 0% is people at age 65 and over.
That's true. We'll hit somebody up for that. Also, guess how many episodes are in Supernatural?
122.
No.
Oh, okay.
327.
What? 327?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Is that a 20-minute show or is that a 40-minute show?
They're like 40 minutes long. Yep, and my wife has watched all of it.
That's 109 hours. That's 4.5 full days of Supernatural.
Holy shit! All 15 seasons.
Holy cow! Wow, good for them. We're, like I said though, we're almost gonna pass them any day now. What are we talking about, Aaron, today? Today's a special episode.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to talk about sports games. Yeah,
yes.
we'll get one in your pocket of the pool table. I was trying to make a cool sports joke with that, but
You
one in
did.
your court. There we
You
go.
did. You did.
Okay.
I'm curious. Do you think this is going to be fun?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of like the Maddens or like the NFLs and stuff like that, but there's some like, oh, I don't know how to describe them. Like indie sports games are cool, or
Indie
like
sports games. Yeah.
there's some other ones too that maybe might surprise you. Maybe not.
I really enjoy the sports video games. Because watching my teams always suck. The last time that my baseball team won a championship was 1991. My football teams never won a championship. So getting to play the sports and do what I think they should do and pick the players that I think they should pick, it gives me the good feelings.
Hell yeah, that is cool. What are your favorite team? I know. Hang on.
Okay.
Your favorite baseball team is
Mhm.
it's the Cubs, right?
No, it is not the Cubs.
It's the Twins.
It is the Twins, the Minnesota
I
Twins.
should have known. And the Cubs are that's your favorite football team?
Nope. The Cubs are a baseball team.
Oh, what's your favorite football team?
It'd be the Vikings, but I'm not a
Oh,
huge
that's
NFL
right.
guy.
God damn. Okay.
The Vikings, but I also watch a lot of Iowa Hawkeyes college football,
Okay.
and it makes my eyes bleed, but I do it anyways.
No, I don't think I've ever been to like an actual like college or professional football game. I've
I was
seen.
just at one 2 days ago,
Ooh.
3 days ago.
Yeah, in Minneapolis.
Yup.
Nice. I was not watching professional football. I hit my head on a pole at a garage sale and broke my glasses. So
Oh,
we have
same
something in
thing.
common.
Yeah, basically the same
Yeah.
thing. So I'm really curious to hear what sports video games you like.
Oh man. Okay. First, since your wife was in the last episode, I'm gonna bring my wife on
Yes!
for a little special. Shine, get over here.
All right, you want me to tell you what it is?
Finally, a sports
Yes.
expert is here.
Yeah, definitely a sports expert right here. I love NBA Street on the PlayStation 2.
Oh, yes.
That's such a good game, dude. I'm not even like, I don't play that many games, obviously, but I loved that growing up.
No, I had NBA Street Volume 2 for GameCube. I agree totally.
It was so fun. Like, it's kind of, I mean, it was a little bit like Sims where you could like customize people and
That's
stuff.
cool.
But
I didn't know that.
I liked basketball when I was younger. That was fun.
Hell
It
yeah,
was.
that's cool.
The controls were wild, how you could just like the passes were like laser beams and you could just throw an alley-oop up in the air and people are flying 20 feet into the sky.
Rocket League before its time.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
basically.
I'm like
The-
choking to death over here.
The GameCube version of that game had like Mario and shit.
Really?
Yeah,
It
it's
did.
weird. Yep. Yeah, that's had Mario and Peach and Luigi.
The
Weird.
Holy Trinity.
Yeah, exactly.
I might not believe in God, but I believe in Mario.
That's
Holy hell.
a good one. I forgot about NBA Street.
Dude, I love it. That was the first thing that came to mind when I heard him say it.
I was into rap music for like 30 seconds or 30 minutes when I played that game.
Yeah,
Ooh.
same.
Cool. All right, we'll have to
That's,
get.
that's all you need from me.
Yeah, I
There you
guess
go.
so.
That's
So
it.
thank you.
Well, thanks for listening to the podcast, everyone.
Yeah, it's over.
Man, NBA Street. That was a fun time. It was
I
EA
choked it up all the
Sports.
time.
I want to say it was EA Sports Big was what it was
Oh
called.
yeah, with
Where
the
they had
EA Sports.
Big.
Yeah.
They had NFL Street. They had NBA Street. They even made a FIFA Street game too. And
That's cool.
I had the NFL Street for the PlayStation Portable system.
Ooh.
Ooh. It was almost like indoor football because you could run up to a wall and like run up it and jump off it, and it was the coolest thing in the world.
They should do like a street hockey game where you're just like
They
kids
should.
playing hockey in the street, and then you get hit by cars and shit.
Yeah,
and then,
you got to avoid the cars. Yeah,
right
Oh,
on.
they could even have Wayne and Garth.
Game
have
on.
skins for them. Yeah,
Yes,
because
that'd
they
be
do
so
get.
cool.
Oh man, yes, that's the perfect crossover.
Every time a car comes, you have to like pause the game and move your shit out of the road.
Oh, good times. Good
Well,
times.
What's your first one, Tommy?
I want to talk about NCAA Football, the series that hasn't existed for a decade now. Because it's
NCAA.
yeah, it's college football, the video game. Man, that took a ton of hours of my college life, and a lot of it was almost more of it was spent on like the recruiting and the recruiting section of the game because it was super in depth, having to call recruits and try and convince them to come to your
Oh,
uh your team. Why did you say oh?
oh, I remember you talking about this one
Yes.
episode.
Yeah, I have talked about it.
It's,
And the game doesn't exist anymore. I didn't play the most recent one because I got it for my PlayStation 3 and it was at like 30 FPS and just felt gross.
oh shit.
Where the GameCube ones were 60 FPS and so it felt good. And I didn't even know what that meant back then, but I was just playing. I was like, something feels wrong here. This feels slow and sluggish and gross. Um, but they're bringing it back potentially next year, but they've hit a snag
Damn
in
it.
in their process. They because last time they had to stop
Yeah.
making it because they got sued because they didn't pay any of the players, and they lost the lawsuit and had to pay all the players. And so now when they're making a new one, they're like, okay, we learned our lesson. We'll pay the players. And they're like, we've got a fund, and all you guys got to do is sign this contract, and you each get $500.
Oh my god, that's it.
That's it. So the union for college athletes is like, nobody sign this. This is unacceptable. They said that in Madden, NFL players get between $25,000 and $35,000
Oh my
each,
god.
and so only getting 500 is like a huge slap in the face. So I don't know where they're going to go from here because to get there's like 110 teams in college football, and if there's 50 players per team, that's costing a lot of money just to have their licensing rights.
That's that's nuts.
Hmm.
Man, I clearly chose the wrong field. I'm a tech support guy. I should have been a college athlete. God damn.
Man, I tried making it in baseball, and that wasn't good enough.
Oh man. No, you no, those coaches don't know what they're missing. They don't know.
I mean, I went to the tryouts to walk on, and they said no.
Oh
They
shit.
it's not like they missed me. They saw me and were like, no thanks.
Oh,
Oh, even worse. I tried out for second base, and there were three of us, and they're like, we have room for two,
what the fuck?
and I didn't make it.
Oh man. They don't know what they're missing. If they need your numbers guy
Hmm.
and a running guy,
I have
they
a
missed
very
out.
good swing, and I'm very good at defense, but I can't hit the ball very far. But that's okay.
Yeah. This just popped into my head. They should make like a I think we also talked about this in the last episode that we talked about that NCAA, but they should make like a Persona game, but instead of like a turn-based RPG, it should be like a football game, like basketball or whatever. Like you
You
build
could
relationships with your fellow players and stuff.
that is MLB Power Pros.
Oh,
It has a story. It has a story. It's like an RPG story mode where you take your guy through college. You even go and get like relationships, and people really love that. I've never played it though because it's a Japanese series.
oh, is it? Oh, yeah. I think didn't they just release that one stupid one?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
released this stupid one. I need to check on see what happened to that one.
I'm sure nothing good came out of it. It's
It
probably
didn't
still
it didn't have any
goofy.
story mode. None.
It's like it was like what $2 basically, like one of
Yeah.
those like you get it out of one of those machines at like Walmart or somewhere. You put a quarter in and you like turn the crank and it shits out like a cheaply made bracelet. Like it just that's
Uh,
what that game is.
Yeah, it's a piece of candy, but the wrapper's already open partially, so you're like, do I want to eat this still?
Or it's like those really old gumballs that they leave in there for like years, all
Do you
dusty and
remember? Stop me if I've asked this before. Do you remember in middle school they were doing like the sex ed week, and she had everyone put a piece of hard candy in their mouths, and then she had everyone put them in a bag, and she put a couple of new ones in there, and she was like, "So does anyone want to try and see? Does anyone want a piece of candy from the bag?" And do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
It was supposed to teach about STDs, and
Oh,
yeah, because it's like, oh, if someone's had this candy and you have it too, then you've both touched it. And I
oh my
was like,
god.
I was like, I'm willing to risk it because I love candy. And then it does that middle school thing where everyone else follows through, and the other guys are like, yeah, I'll try it. And the lady's like, well, this isn't where this was supposed to be going.
Well, now you all have AIDS.
You all have AIDS now.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Speaking of AIDS, my first game is this one might not really be a surprise, but it's Wii Sports.
Yeah. Oh, I love Wii Sports.
Yeah. I'm uncannily good at Wii bowling for some reason. I also
Do 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 do.
damn.
Oh man, it's so good.
Wii baseball was kind of cool too. I like that. Wii
It was.
boxing though, that's go ahead.
Oh, it was fine. I did not like not being able to control the players as they run around the field. It
Oh
was
yeah.
just swing and everything happens automatically.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, redacted.
No,
Wii
no, no. It's still
boxing.
good.
Wii boxing was cool. Wii golf was no, that was kind of
That
janky. Never
that
mind.
felt that was definitely janky before they had the motion plus.
I guess we're only there for Wii boxing and Wii bowling.
Tennis.
Oh, tennis, yes,
Tennis was
duh.
super fun.
How could I
Oh
forget?
man, playing doubles with only one Wiimote, so whenever you swing, both people swing.
You just swing it back and forth like you're
Yeah.
insane.
Oh, I would play both characters and just hold one Wiimote in my left hand and one in my right and just waggle them
Ooh.
like a madman so that they'd get stuck to the net next to the net and just like whacking it back and forth.
That's the most anime thing I've ever heard. I love it.
And then they made Wii Sports Resort.
That one I didn't play,
No, me either.
unfortunately.
And then they made Switch Sports.
I also haven't played that one.
No, it was such a time and place thing that like it's crazy that like there were absolutely tons of people who bought a Wii just for Wii Sports and that was it.
That is so weird. Yeah, not even like Smash Bros, the one game that everybody bought a GameCube for, or like Mario Kart, which everybody bought a fucking Switch for. Like,
Yeah, Wii
it's
Sports.
crazy.
And then
Oh,
they've tried to replicate it and it's just not it's past its time. You can't replicate Wii Sports.
they did a lot of cool stuff with Switch Sports though, and it seems cool. But
It's got badminton and I love badminton,
yeah,
but I'm not going to
um,
drop money for it.
I just rather just go to Dollar General and buy a whole badminton set there for like $10. Not even.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that the Wii was such a weird console for sports games. Let me tell you, I I had the Tiger Woods PGA Tour for Nintendo Wii, and it came with the Wii Motion Plus that you plugged into the bottom, and because they were like people love mini games, they put in mini golf and frisbee golf in the game as well.
Oh
So if you
man.
didn't just want to play as your regular golf games, you could do some frisbee golfing too.
Frisbee golf. Well, frisbee golf isn't too bad though, but I don't. I feel like that just wouldn't work all that well in a motion controls game.
No, no, definitely not. And I still feel like even the Wii Motion Plus didn't like it definitely had better motion recognition, but still didn't feel perfect.
Ooh, here's a good one. We need to
Uh-huh.
get a Wii. Well, I guess no, fuck it. No, we'll get it for the Wii in 2023. Get a Wii like beanbags game or cornhole, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, that had to have existed. Someone had to have made that.
If not, we'll make it. That's our claim
They
to fame.
they need to make the ladder ball, the
Oh, that too.
with the golf balls tied to strings.
Backyard barbecue Wii games.
Yeah. Man, I played so much of that ladder ball because we would go on vacation to Minnesota for a week and there'd be no one around. So I just tossed those golf balls at the ladder and be like having fun.
Just all on your own. Yeah.
I did
Go.
it.
Oh my god.
let
I
me
love it so much.
let me tell you about MLB The Show.
Okay.
It used to be good, Aaron.
I mean, it sounds good. Yeah, you've described it as like a baseball RPG, and that sounds kind of
No,
cool.
that's what it is now. And I
Mm.
thought I liked it. I was like, wow, there's a lot of mechanics and systems here. That's cool. I like mechanics and systems. And then I kept playing it for a month and I was like, this is stupid. I hate this.
Oh,
Um, so the way it used to be back when I was in college was it was very simple. If you hit the ball well, your hitting attributes went up. If you threw the ball well, your throwing attributes went up. And if you wanted things to go faster, you could use your experience points to buff them up even more.
oh yeah. Yeah, I remember
That
you
was
talking about that.
that was it. That was it. And now it's like well, we got to sell things on the microtransaction store. So you have equipment slots for your socks, your pants, your shirts, your hats. They even have like a what's it called? It's like a Lucky Charm thing, which is an item that you can buy, and you can spend real money to buy some right away, or you can grind away for them and just suck as a player. Um, and so it's like that, where the only way to improve your player is to grind for new equipment, and they have missions or quests or whatever, which are just like hit the ball 25 times, and that's not
Ew.
fun.
And er, if I remember correctly, didn't you say like the ones that you get from doing those missions and quests, like the items anyway, they're not even that good. Like the ones you
No.
buy with real money are the best ones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it
Damn
even
it.
has like a online auction page thing where you can buy from other players for and try and I had a friend who does like this system because he started playing newer, and he like treats it like a stock market where he buys and sells equipment and clothing items and tries to make a profit to get better stuff. And that
Ew.
you're not even playing baseball at that
No.
point.
You're just
That's what you're
playing
there
Wall
for.
Street, my guy.
Yeah.
You're just playing Storage Wars Baseball Edition at that point.
And nothing's better than MVP Baseball 2005 though.
Oh, wait, is that the one with? No, I know who's on the cover. We talked
I
about
don't
this,
think
I
you do.
think. Shit, it's not my man Al Pujols, is it?
No, he's on 2004.
Okay, crap. Who's on the cover of this one?
Manny Ramirez.
Damn it.
Manny Ramirez. This is like a game that will never exist again because there weren't microtransactions yet, so they had to make a good baseball game. But it's just got all the small details right. This is something that is such a like when you make a throw from the outfield to home plate, it has the option that you can hit the cutoff man button and the guy cuts it off. That's not in the show, but it was in MVP Baseball 2005. Or if you want to argue a call that an umpire made, as the manager is walking out towards the umpire, you can hold a button to make him angrier, and the meter fills. And the more you hold it, by the time he gets to the umpire, the angrier he is with the umpire.
The anger button, that's my favorite.
That's what you want in a baseball game, is the ability to change the level of your manager's anger.
The ability to charge the mound or whatever.
Yes.
That's crazy that they got worse over time. That's
You want to hear how the hitting system worked?
the older
It
ones?
was, yeah, the older ones. Because MLB The Show is just like, here comes the ball. I hope you hit it. But MVP Baseball 2005 had the pitches were color coded. So like a regular fastball was white, a breaking ball was green, I want to say, and a splitter or a sinker was pink. Oh, it was red. Sorry, curveball was red. Excuse me. So as the pitch was
Excuse
coming, you could kind of see what color it was tinted, so you could kind of guess what it is. And the better your batter was, the more he was able to see that color, or vice versa. If the pitcher was better, they would hide that color better. And I like that more because that's what real players do as they try and see the spin of the ball as it's coming in. Because depending on what kind of pitch it is, it spins a different way and looks a different color. I really liked that was in a baseball game, and MLB The Show hasn't done that.
That's cool. Do they still do that thing that's like that one that I played and made a video for, where it like you have to like
MLB
match up?
99.
You have to match up like the square with the ball, or something. Do they not do that anymore?
That is an option. One thing I will give credit to for MLB The Show is over the years, because it's like a 20-year-old franchise now, they introduce different hitting and pitching and throwing systems. But when they do, they keep the old ones in the game. So you can literally pick like, I want the hitting from MLB 2006, or I want the throwing from MLB 2012, which is
Oh
super
my
cool. But
god,
that is one of the options, is moving the thing to match where the pitch is coming from.
that's kind of cool.
Lots of options. Got to give them credit for that.
Speaking of options, uh, I mean, skateboarding's a sport, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's an
So
extreme sport.
that's true. Um, the Pro Skater series.
Yeah, Tony
Or
Hawk. He's a
I
he's a skateboardsman.
I tried to pick one, but it's so difficult because they're all pretty goddamn good. But I just
Mhm.
picked the whole series. Well, I mean, there's some that are ass though, but yeah, it's just cool. They've had so many sweet guest characters when they didn't need to. They could have just picked.
Totally.
They could have just been regular plain ass skateboarder guys, but they were like, nope, let's put Gene Simmons in this. Like, nope, let's Iron Man and
Spider-Man.
yep, Shrek. Shrek's in it.
Darth Maul.
Yeah, Darth Maul, Wolverine, fucking this Slim Jim guy. No, that was Dave Mira. No, yeah, it was just fun. It was just really surprisingly chill game. You just skate around, rack up points, play some horse or something like that. Skateboarding is cool, even though I am like the most unbalanced, uncoordinated person on the world. Skateboarding is fun.
Have you ever had a skateboard or been on a skateboard?
I've tried. Have I? Oh man. In high school, I remember I tried really hard to my bedroom was in the basement still, and I practiced skateboarding a lot, and I tried really hard to do an ollie, and I did it like maybe twice, and then I was like, yeah, I'll do more tomorrow, and then I didn't. I just played video games instead.
Yeah. I had a skateboard with Pokemon on the bottom and tried riding it around Ireton, which is all like broken sidewalks or roads. There's no smooth areas to skateboard at in rural Iowa.
That's true. Same with Chatsworth was also the
You
same
had a bunch of
goddamn.
gravel.
Yeah, it was. There was only one paved road. No. Yeah. There's two paved roads. Yeah, that sounds right.
That's why we had to use our Razor scooters to get everywhere.
Oh my god, I remember playing a Razor scooter like extreme sports game on
Yep.
Game Boy Advance back in the day.
Oh, there's one Game Boy. I played the one on PlayStation.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the official Razor scooter PS1 game. Razor Freestyle. Oh, look at the
Hell,
picture.
I'm gonna look it up. Razor Freestyle.
It's legit a kid on a Razor just flying into the sky.
Oh my god, yeah, he is. It's just a 10-year-old kid, dude. Yeah, Blockbuster exclusive.
Oh my gosh, jumping into the air and spinning that foot thing around so fast until it hits you in the ankles and you fall on the ground.
I'm watching a video of it, and it looks all right. Yeah,
Yeah, it
woo,
was
here
fun for the
goes.
time.
540 tail whip.
That's how big Razor scooters were, though. Everyone had one.
And that was the era of the big chunky boy MP. No, not even MP3 player. We had just CD players back then. I want to say.
Yeah. I had my anti-skip CD player where I listened to either my Black Eyed Peas CD or my Jet CD, or my Metallica Saint Anger CD.
All I had was
Nickelback.
Yeah,
That's right.
All I had was Nickelback Silver Side Up.
Yep. I will maintain that that's a good album of music.
Yeah, it was good back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. That was back before they became the Nickelback of today.
Yeah.
Man, I also just keeping on the extreme sports game, Cool Borders 3.
Oh,
for the
Cool
PlayStation.
Borders.
I loved that game. I played so much of that game.
Oh man.
I didn't even understand most of what was happening because it was like, do you want to go Goofy Foot? And I'm like, what? And some of the boards have it so that the lip is on the front, but there isn't one on the back. So if you went Goofy Foot, which is left, like turning it around, you would just not move very fast.
What the hell? I remember them doing that in I guess Tony Hawk and like all the other skateboarding games too. It'd be like, do you want to ride Mongo or whatever? And it's like, what? Just call it left foot or right foot.
All I did all day was the half pipe competitions, just going up and down those half pipes and smashing buttons like crazy.
Oh my gosh!
Every once in a while, I would do a move that I'd never seen before, and I'd just be like, "Oh, what? I did a rodeo cow flip."
This isn't on my list, but did you ever play any of the SSX games?
No, I've never played one.
Oh, those are so good too. Those are still snowboarding, but I think SSX on Tour was the one I played the most, and there was just a fucking bajillion unlockable characters, and you could like customize your own characters, and it had a cool soundtrack, and yeah, those were good.
I played a bit of 1080 on the Nintendo 64 and
That's
hated
a good one
it.
too. Oh, never mind.
But I was a kid, and I didn't like the Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
What's next on your list?
What's next on my list?
Yes.
I want to I want to talk more about the new EA Sports PGA Tour game.
Do it.
Oh, so we talked a bit about some golf games, and like for the most of the golf video game history, they've leaned more towards arcade style, where you are a god at golf and everything you can do is far beyond what any human should be able to do. And they stopped making these games for a while, and they just made a new one this year. No Tiger Woods on this PGA Tour. It's just EA Sports PGA Tour, and they were like, let's go with the sim route. Let's make it a sim golf game, and it legit feels so real. Like all the ball bounces, all the rolls, the wind, everything. There isn't even like the meter isn't even really a meter. You just go back and swing forward and hope for the best. And that is awesome in that it feels amazing to play, but it is horrible in that it is insanely difficult. Um, I like you can obviously play it with some of the difficulties cranked down and stuff, but it's definitely tailored towards that sim experience. And the last round I played was on a course in Arizona, I want to say. It was all deserty, so there was not a lot of grass, and I could not do it. I finished like 20 over par and I got so mad. And I wasn't mad at the game. I was mad at myself for not being good enough, cuz like you can see the shots that you want to make and you were like, I just got to do it like this, and then you fuck up and it goes way off, and I'm like, I've got no one to blame for it myself. Why did I try doing that? I was such an idiot.
Oh my god. Yeah, didn't you? Yeah, your one article you described it as like the Dark Souls of golf games.
Yes.
Nice. Is that just because it's so realistic? Like,
Yeah.
'cause I
Yeah,
guess
it's
I'd say Dark Souls is more realistic than say like Devil May Cry or something.
yeah, yeah. Like have you played the Mario Golf?
Yeah.
So like basically you zoom in to where the shot's going to go, and it shows like, hey, here's where the shot's going to go, and you hit it, and for the most part it goes there, except for like wind and stuff. But like with this one, the range of where the ball could land is like from one side to the other. It's like you can hit it in this area sort of, I guess, which is like realistic too. Like no one has pinpoint accuracy. You just hit it and hope for the best.
It's a good thing you brought that up because that was next on my list was all the different cool Mario sports games like Mario Golf for the N64 and Mario Tennis and all those. Those were all so much fun.
Yeah, some of them still are fun. The new Mario Tennis is way complex, but still fun.
Oh, wait, like the RPG-ish ones on Game Boy Advance are also super cool too.
I've heard that.
I have those on my 3DS, and I'm sure they'll eventually bring them to Switch. That'd be really
Oh
cool. But
yeah, yeah. That seems like a real Nintendo thing to do.
oh my god, these chunky N64 character models.
Oh,
Whoa!
why use more polygons when less works just fine?
Why don't they make more Mario like baseball or they haven't done a whole lot of Mario basketball. Do more of that. That'd be cool. I'd play that.
They did the one Mario baseball game and people really liked it. I had it on a demo disc, so I could only play 3 innings at a time, and it was pretty fun. I would have liked to have played the full game, but I never did.
Damn it!
I know.
They should
And
do more.
they had Mario basketball on the DS, I want to say.
Oh yeah, Mario
Three on
Hoops
three
3 on
hoops.
3. Yep,
Yeah.
they should have done more of that. I'm
They need
surprised
to
they
do a
haven't.
Mario hockey.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
Just reskin the Mario Soccer. I was disappointed with the Mario Soccer on Switch.
Talk about it.
It just
I remember you. Yeah, yeah. What do you not
so
like about it?
so I played the Wii one. I never played the GameCube one, but I played the one on Wii. And it was like concentrated chaos. Like all the items just caused explosions and shells flying
Oh yeah.
everywhere, and if two shells collided they would explode, and the characters had power-ups, so that like Mario would grow to become giant, or Wario would just fart around everywhere, that would make it so people couldn't move, stuff like that. And then with this one they were like, no side characters, everyone's it's only main roster characters, and so they don't really have super abilities. They took that out, and the items do like nothing. was barely using the items because they had like no impact. This they made it more serious, and that's because they wanted to push their online battle league, so they wanted it to be more competitive than random chance, but that takes all the fun out of it.
The one on GameCube, that one was probably the one I played the most. They only had like what 3 now,
That's it.
right? It was the GameCube, the Wii, and the
Mhm.
The GameCube one was awesome.
The Wii one was awesome. It had a story, not a story mode, but like a tournament mode that was super difficult. Me and my friend only beat it like twice ever, and we played a ton of that game.
Did you ever play the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games?
Nope.
Me neither.
Cool. What a weird game to exist, though.
I know. Holy shit. There's a lot of Mario Tennis games. Holy cow.
Yeah, there really is. That they released the one on Wii U that everyone hated because it didn't have anything.
Is that Ultra Smash?
Yeah. Should we do an ad break?
Oh man, let's try it. I'm crashing real hard. Let's do it.
Let's do an ad break. We'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you today by our superstar patrons, a novel console, Jared and Jameson. Your generosity clearly knows no limits, and we can't thank you enough. Tommy and I will pray to your names every morning, noon, and night. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, superstars. Are you a coffee addict looking for your next big caffeine fix? Or are you just tired of all the normal boring coffee options out there now? Well, you need to check out Bones Coffee. Bones Coffee has lots of different varieties of coffee flavors. They've got things like red velvet, cookies and cream, s'mores. They've got one that's called Jamaican Me Crazy that's really good. It's like caramel vanilla rum kind of thing. But they also have just your usual, salted caramel and French vanilla and all that stuff. They even have decaf and what's called high voltage, which is just extra strength. And they've also got espresso. They've got all sorts of cool stuff. Plus, if you use coupon code SuperPodSaga at checkout, you'll get 20% off of your order. And again, that's SuperPodSaga at checkout to get 20% off. You can also follow the link in our episode description. And yeah, why not? Use that one-time coupon code. Like I said, 20% off. It's great. Let's head over to bonescoffee.com. Get yourself some coffee, some cool gear like mugs or French press kits, stuff like that. Check it out. Okay, bye. Today's episode is brought to you by Clams.
Oh, nice.
Clams. They're delicious. They come in a little their own organic container. You can fill them you can put them all in a bucket and carry them everywhere you want to go. Just put a clam in your pocket. You're ready to go.
They're this season's new fashion thing. You just clip them onto your ears and their earrings. Put them on all your fingers and wiggle them around.
Ooh, like bugles.
Yeah, like bugles, except clams.
You could probably make a pretty cool little bolo tie out of some clams. You could you can make cool shoes out of them.
Oh my gosh.
Stick your foot in there.
Open one up and pretend to be doing the makeup, like pretend you got makeup in there.
Oh,
maybe hold it like a phone. Open it up, be like, "Shello."
That's you could have those little Mexican instrument things that they like clack in their hands.
Oh my gosh, yeah!
I don't know what they're called,
those existed. But little clackers, yeah.
Yeah. What else? You could eat them too if you want, but you're kind of wasting them at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You can put googly eyes on them.
Yes, like the bad guy in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Alexander Clam Bell.
Oh, like little sock puppets, like, hey guys, it's me, fucking. Yeah, I can't think of a good clam name real fast. Daniel Day-Lewis the Clam. I don't know.
Clamuel Day-Lewis.
Shit, God
it
damn
was
it!
there.
I'm so bad at this.
That's why we need you people to buy clams.
Get your clams today.
They literally do anything.
Clam Bros, Clam Market, and Clam Specialists. Thanks, Clam Bros.
Thanks, Clam Bros. We're back. We're back.
Yes.
We're back.
Just back. Yep. We are here.
Here is where we are.
We've returned to our bodies. What's
Rocket League.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, Rocket League's
We
good.
were talking about that a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Rocket League is awesome.
It is.
It is so fun. Oh my gosh.
I'm so bad at Rocket League, but I like how much you can customize your cars, and
Yes.
I don't care for all the extra bullshit that you can buy with your own money, but all the free
It didn't
stuff.
used to be like that, Aaron.
I know. It used to be like the good old days of Overwatch, but those days are behind us. Remember when you can get cool stuff for free?
Yes, I do. I still have not spent a single cent on Overwatch, and I refuse to. Their PvE stuff is coming out, and it's going to cost $15. They're not getting any dollars from me.
Are they? So is it like you pay for like the one mission, or is it like its own separate?
Three missions, Aaron.
That's stupid. It should just be part of the game. Like that's the whole point of Overwatch 2 was the story stuff.
Yes. Rocket League used to have it had a bunch of items you could collect for your car, and then after that they were like, guess what, everyone, we got these items, but now they come in different colors. And I was like, oh my god. And I got a pirate hat that was burnt sienna, and it was the coolest fucking pirate hat. I had that pirate hat on all the time. And then Epic bought them, and they were like, blueprints, pay money to unlock your items. It's not loot boxes because you can see what they are, but you can't have them.
More like boo prints. Boo.
Yeah. I'm not going to spend money to open an item. But the game of Rocket League is so fun. Oh man, did you ever play hockey on Rocket League?
I did. That shit was fun. Yeah,
it's so fun. It changes how your brain works because the puck doesn't bounce into the air, so it's basically almost like a table. No, what's the air hockey?
Yep, air hockey.
It's almost like air hockey, and there was a glitch when they first released it where the puck would stick to the ceiling and it wouldn't fall back down. So if it would go onto the ceiling, it would just keep coasting across, and everyone would have to go to the other side. and then after winter was over, they removed it. The devs were like, all right, you can play hockey next year. And everyone was like, hey, I bought this game to play hockey. And so they brought it back as a full-time mode. But I thought it was funny that's what their original plan was. You could only play this every 10 months.
The basketball one's kind of cool too, like the big old basketball hoop, and yeah.
And what's the smashing one where you have to smash it into the ground?
I don't know that one.
That was one of the newer ones. It's so it's still 3-on-3, and the ground is all hexes. And when you hit the ball and then it hits the ground, it does damage to the ground. And when you do enough damage, the hexes disappear, and then you have to hit the ball into that hole.
That's kind of cool.
And you get points for doing that. And so the more you pass it around or the longer it's in the air, the more damage. It builds up a charge. And then when it hits the ground, it's just like a huge boom and everything shatters. It's so cool.
Man, they used to have a lot of really cool events where you unlocked really cool shit. Like they had this Halloween one where you could get these little there was a little Frankenstein head you could get for your antenna, or a little spooky bat and stuff like that. Those were so cool.
They had Rocket Labs where they were like, here's some experimental
yes,
stadiums that were experimental. There was a donut shaped one where you could just drive all the way through the donut. There was no back walls.
Mm-hmm.
There was one with 2 goals on each side. And then they introduced the Wasteland map, which was slightly inclined up to the sides. It was a very slight incline, and everyone got so mad. They were like, this ruins the competitiveness. I'm used to the bounces on flat land. And so they went and changed it so that it was flat, and they had an octagon map too, and they're like, please guys, just try to have fun. And everyone's like, the competitive balance is thrown off forever.
Oh my fucking god. I think the Neo Tokyo one.
Yeah,
that one's pretty cool. I like that
one. Had multiple levels.
Yeah, there was you could chill on top. It was basically a little half pipe kind of almost, where the ball could chill up there. But was that also ruined by the competitive balance?
Exactly, absolutely.
That's stupid.
I know they were fun courses.
Just don't put those maps in I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't competitive.
I remember I was so into this game that I played the single player season mode just to get the achievement for winning the championship. Put it on the easiest difficulty and just crush the AI 21-0 each game. It's got split screen. It's like a game from a different era until Epic came in and ruined it.
God damn it. Did you ever play Golf Story? Because that's next on my list.
Yes, that was one of the first Switch games I bought.
Yeah, Golf Story's so fun. It's, I mean, I never beat it though because
Same.
I had a glitch happen on I forget where the fuck I was, and I couldn't progress any further, so I just stopped playing. But from
That's
what
a
I played,
shame.
it was super fun, super
Yeah.
good.
It had a it had a bunch of different like variations each time you would do a course or a challenge or whatever, and that made it like consistently fun having to adjust your game based on whatever was happening.
Yeah, I remember there was this one area where you had to, oh, what the fuck was it? There were like multiple islands, and you would be on one island, you had to knock the ball into the next island or something, and you basically hopscotch it all over the place. That was cool. There was crabs everywhere. Like, a crab could block your
Yeah.
ball or grab your ball or whatever.
Yeah. And then the sequel came out last year and everyone hated it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which
Why'd
is
they
a
hate it?
real shame.
Was that Sports Story or like
Sports
a golf?
Story.
Okay.
Sports Story.
Well,
It's got a 54 on Metacritic right now.
oh man, and Golf Story is just so well regarded. That sucks ass.
Do you want to? So the developers actually they created a hidden room in the game which you can cheat to get into, and it's just them. It's got like avatar, like recreations of them, the developers, like just bitching about their bosses and stuff, and about how dreadful it was to work on the game.
That's cool. I mean, probably not. Did they all get in trouble for it once it was found?
I have no idea. That was the last I heard of it. I'm just spreading information.
You're spreading a false lie. Yeah, that's all I had for Golf Story. I don't remember a whole lot of it because it was right when the fucking Switch came out, basically.
Yeah, I agree. That was that fun early Switch time where I was like, I'm gonna buy all these indie games because that's all there is.
Oh my god! Then they flooded the goddamn place and they made it impossible to find shit. So they had to
And it's still
add
flooded.
extra categories and all that other stuff.
It's still flooded. I still
Mhm.
can't find what I want. And then the store was so snappy when it launched. I was like, this is the best UI I've ever experienced, and now it's like slower than crap.
Same with the they have that one little circle thing on the main menu for like the Switch Online stuff, and that's getting pretty fucking slow too. Mhm.
I mean, it's almost like we need a new console or something, or needed a new console 2 years ago.
Or just a big fat revamp to the UI because it's been
Yeah,
like 5 or more years.
Yeah, just do it.
Get with it. Give
Come
us
on.
themes.
Is racing a sport?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I used to play the NASCAR video games when I was younger.
Ooh, our boy Bill with gaming and collecting would be all over that. He loves NASCAR.
I had the one of them on PlayStation, and man, all I would do, there was a cheat code to turn paintball on, so your cars would
Oh.
shoot paintballs out of the front, and if they hit the car in front of you, it would cause them to spin out. It was just
That's
like
cool.
a laser beam of paint, and so I would just do split screen and hold the gas button on both my cars and just cause maximum chaos all day over the summer.
Oh, the whole summer.
And then on the GameCube, I got what was it called? I want to get NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005, maybe, because I had Kevin Harvick on it. It was my favorite. Anyways, you started off as a dirt track racer with the dirt track cars, and if you did good enough, then you would sign a contract with a truck driving, and if you did good enough, you'd sign a contract with cars, and it was actually like a full career mode, and it was a lot of fun. It made the monotony of driving in a circle for hours at a time a lot of fun.
Right on.
One time, me and my cousin did a full real length race, because those take like 5 or 6 hours, right? We did the
Oh
full
my
laps. We did the
God.
total time, and we just did the whole thing just sitting there turning left
Oh
for
my
5
God.
hours.
I couldn't imagine being an actual NASCAR driver and just doing that over and over and over for like a
know.
million fucking laps or whatever.
I know. I mean, they get paid a ton of money, so it'd be worth it then.
That's true. That's true. My my last one is Dodgeball Academia. 'Cause that's a sport, right?
That is Dodgeball is a
It's got
sport.
balls. Yeah. It's Dodgeball RPG. It's anime as fuck. You can recruit different characters that have different abilities, and they have different like special attacks. Like the main character does like a Hadouken, like a little fireball and shit.
Whoa.
It just all looks cool and it's fun. I don't think it's on Game Pass anymore, unfortunately, but it's
Was.
cool.
I saw it for a bit, and I was like, hey, I know that game.
Yeah, probably from me bitching
Probably
about
from
it,
you,
but
yeah.
yeah. No, it's fun. Yeah, it's good.
The last one I want to talk about in my never-ending it's just like you said, you're here with the indie fun sports games, and I'm like, you guys ever hear of FIFA? The billion-dollar franchise. The first one I had was FIFA 06. And I bought it
Ooh,
because the World Cup was that year, and I was like, holy cow, soccer is fun? Why did no one tell me? Why did no one tell me that watching soccer was fun? And then I got the game, and I was like, I don't understand any of this. And I still, to this day, don't understand, like, the positions for soccer. They're, it's, this is like when you were playing baseball and you didn't know what was happening. That's how I was feeling with FIFA soccer, and how I still almost feel to this day, because I don't know what the positions are. I don't know what the formations are. I don't know what anything is. It's still fun to play though, to run around and pass and shoot the ball. One time, the FIFA on PlayStation 3, you could have a full team of players if you had enough controllers. And so one time we had 8 people. We had 8 different controllers set up, so all 8 of us were playing FIFA at the same time. So it's just
holy
8 people
shit!
running around the field trying to make sports happen, and it did not happen.
They should do a crossover with Mag and FIFA, so it's like
Yes.
250 fucking soccer players on. We'll say each team on each team, so there's like 500 or 600 or whatever. And there's just the one ball. They're like piling over each other. It's like DayZ or whatever the fuck, but they're like it's just bodies chasing this fucking ball.
Yes. Yes.
But that's our claim to fame. We'll do that. We'll make that.
Okay, we'll make that game.
Yep. Well, it'll be a flash game.
Oh man, Flash games.
Yeah,
That's a topic for a day.
that's it for me.
That's it. That's it for me too.
Are
That's it.
those
That's all the sports games.
all of them in the entire world?
Yeah, all of them.
Cool.
I don't think we've missed, out of all the topics we talked about, I don't think we've ever missed a game.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm. Mm.
I mean,
That's why the people listen to us.
that's they come out of listening and they're just like, yes, I
Yeah,
feel
those-
refreshed. I
I know
feel
all the sports games.
well informed, well endowed too.
Well endowed. Gosh. Okay. Where can people find more of our content, Aaron?
If they want to become more well endowed,
They
can go
crave more.
they're foaming at the mouth, like they're scratching their walls, like I need more Super Pot Saga. You go to superpotsaga.com, reviews, episodes, blog, Patreon, coffee or Ko-fi, superpotsaga.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna write more stuff. I've been too busy playing Zelda. Whatever we talked about last episode, we're gonna talk about something different next episode, so you can look forward to that. But thank you for listening. Thank you for viewing the website and interacting with us on Twitter. Thank you for just thinking about us.
Yes, thank you for leaving cute messages in our lockers.
Oh my gosh, if only. That never happened to me.
Me neither.
Oh,
No, one time, but it was a prank. It was April Fool's.
oh my gosh. Okay. I know I told this story before, but when I was at work and I went outside to the car, and there was a heart on the window and it said, "Love you, Tommy." And I was like, who did it? Who did this? And I called my mom and was like, someone wrote on my car. And she was like, hee, it was me.
Oh man.
I was like,
Oh
that's
boy.
adorable, but I wanted it to be a single girl.
Yeah, oh man, mine happened in high school. It was a prank. It was April Fool's Day, and I'm pretty sure it was. We'll just say Tyler. I'm not going to name a last name. We'll say it was him.
I could see it. I could see it happening.
Tyler P. We'll go with Tyler
I
P.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay,
This,
cool.
surprisingly, it's not a Matt R story.
There's more backlog for the Pod Saga extended universe.
I don't have anything to add about Matt R this time, people. Sorry.
No, that's basically it.
Yeah.
He ruined my fucking life and my games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ruined my games and my life by extension.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, check us out on the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Peace.